There will be no pinching in my chat. Punching? Sure. Pinching? A little much. Careful slapping is fine. Just no pinching. Yep. So, hey everyone. We are making sure that my announcement is posted. Public. We'll post that. That's good to go. Is chat working in the thing? It is. Hopefully chat stays that way. Actually, I think we need to refresh the chat real quick. Pop out. Okay, that should be the chat ready to go.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Why can't I get this shit at high level? Also, everyone out there, let me know what my audio is sounding like, if I sound good. I might be a little burpy right now because I just ate dinner.
See you around.
Punching is how I'd greet you, actually. It's, hey, Zach, wham! So yeah, we're gonna go fight Log Heron with Wtichblade here. And then... Wait, do I need to get more devotion shrines with him? I don't remember. So we have one devotion shrine to get there, and one to get there, right? Yeah. Or no, we got the one in the Tomb of the Ancients. So yeah, we just have the one up there, and we have to destroy the blood wagons. So we're gonna head and do that. So the first blood wagon I always look for can sometimes be right here, and there it is. That makes this easy, because we can just run up here now. It helps for me to run in the right direction, though. Nice. Not enough scrap. So let people who see the announcement trickle in. Before I start talking about the mythic legendaries that are coming to the game, I'll let people actually show up in the chat first. Yeah, note to self, can't tank those guys. Does that mean the northern one? Yeah, the northern one was a close spawn too. That's really painful. Let me out of here. No. Wow. Okay. Yeah, note to self, the obsidian guys hurt. They hurt real bad. Huh. It would have been faster just to go around the top side.
That skill's not ready.
I'm gonna have to be careful against those things, because, man, they really, really hurt. So, how much scrap do I have? 18. I do not have anywhere near the 40 scrap to get into the Bastion of Chaos right now, so I'll have to wait till later to get it. Excuse me. Yeah, that's how I felt actually when I got my new computer. Put it together. Hey, Tupac X92. Welcome to the stream. You made a mistake coming here, son. Yeah, good luck on that. I've never been entertained in my life, and you know it. Really, it's a mystery that my YouTube channel has had any traction whatsoever.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
I am apparently huge in Germany. I think that's 3 German speakers in this chat right now. You know, I'm very distantly German as well. Well, maybe Polish. German. Eastern European. Okay, so the stream's filled out a little bit. I consider 10 filled out. So, has anyone here seen today's Grim Misadventures? Because when I saw it, I kind of freaked out a little bit. Because while it's not the next class, it's still a pretty big addition to the game. Pretty significant addition to the game. Having the Mythic legendaries added in.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
You don't need any help with that, Zach. Here, I will link it in the chat real quick. For anyone that has not seen it, this is what I'm blabbering about. I did a video on it just now. I should say a little earlier, but posted it very recently. Hey, Gilstein. Yeah, I honestly can't wait for what is essentially empowered legendaries. It's gonna be really awesome. Because Grim Dawn already has like great itemization, and this is just taking it to like the next level. Because we're getting like the itemization of Grim Dawn with like the I don't want to say the items matter concept like with Diablo 3, but like end game now, you're probably gonna have much more like your items. It's still gonna be the same way where your skills and your build matter the most, but now we're just gonna have this items are gonna count for a lot thing going on. So Bloodlord Thalanus here is going down pretty quick. Like, really pretty quick. That was an awkwardly quick finish to that. So let's... I think this will ding us. Let me look at these two-handers here. Yeah, too bad we're not using Force Wave. Or I'd maybe attempt to equip one of those. But Farmstead Liberator is actually just really, really solid. Okay, that's up. And... I think I'm gonna do that and that next. And then we'll build up to get to Oliran's Rage soon. We should... How many points is that actually? So 6 levels? We'll definitely have that before 50, which is good. Do I have all my devotion points spent? I do. So, yeah, I should probably look at this real quick. We just have that one missing point, I think, and then we should be able to move forward. Yeah, PoE has stuff like that too. But I don't think it's as... I mean, there is some stuff that's crazy in PoE, but... I think PoE and Grim Dawn are very similar in that your items are kind of the second layer down from your actual build, your actual abilities. And Grim Dawn's expansion is actually going to cost money. So let's see, what can I do to deal with Log Heron's nonsense? Whoops, I did that one already. Oh yeah, I don't have a second one of those. Oh, let's do... Yeah, let's throw on the Elixir of the Ancients and go in. We need more particle effects on our character. Go, Grim, go. No! Owie. I think I just saw double-digit health on my character. Because these things hurt really, really bad. Luckily, I'm a dot build, so I can just hit them and get the hell away from them. Okay. I honestly think for this character, the ads are going to be worse than him. Then again, I mean, Log Heron at low levels isn't exactly the most difficult boss to deal with in this game. Or at least on normal veteran. There we go. Hey, simple developer. This is the character I've been leveling for a while in the leveling a Witchblade series. I'm just gonna stream the rest of them, honestly. Oh yeah, you missed it, simple developer. I actually played a character with a gun yesterday.
Returned, and so our great.
So we got a Grasp of Unchained Might. Hey, give me the perfect legendary for the character I'm playing, please. I mean, how often does that happen, really? I mean, it's not like I don't have like 4 of them, but it's just nice to get the exact thing I want. You know what, I'm actually going to sell some of the really early stuff off, just for iron bits. We'll pull these over here. See, I normally keep my epics around to break them down, but it's just too much for one stash page to have right now. Okay, so I have one quest I want to do before I head into Elite. Well, the thing is, this is all low-level stuff. So it's like I don't want to bother putting it in my stash. I just want to break it down or sell it. I also did a video on GD Stash. I mean, I feel obligated to whore my own content out on my own stream. So we didn't get the Southern Rift. Ow. Ow. That's a lot of guns. That's a lot of guns and they hurt. Why are there so many guns in this one area? You know what, screw it. That was some real pain. And I've apparently been in here before. You know, I think what was going on was I was actually coming down here to fight Bane Gorgoth, and ended up not having to. Also, obsidians don't bleed, as you might expect. So, having a character that's very bleed heavy is not gonna, you know, do well here.
That skill's not ready.
Especially when they do that cage thing to you. Yeah. There's a lot of pain right there.
Can't do that.
Oh, stop with the fucking cages. You know, I honestly don't know if I'd use Grim Dawn's stash, GD stash, if I didn't have the YouTube channel. Believe it or not.
I can't do that yet.
It doesn't say I'm offline, does it? If it says I'm offline, refresh the stream. I think it's because you were here beforehand.
That skill's not ready.
And the reason I'm saying I don't know if I'd end up using...
That skill's not ready.
My primary moderator, everyone. Give it up for Zach, who didn't realize the stream was going. The reason I say I don't know if I'd use GG Stash or not is, I mean, I'd probably just have a bajillion either heavily cheated characters, or I would try to never, ever, ever, ever cheat at all. And I would just throw away all the crap I would never use. These guys really hurt.
Skill's not ready. Can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta love the early game when you have 0 resistances and everything.
Skill's not ready.
So I don't get any errors when I use GD Stash.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go as far as to have that ridiculously overpowered level of cheating, but I mean, I will admit to doing it now only because I have to test stuff and I have to make sure builds work. But it's also like I'll have gear floating around for potential builds in the future. I mean, I do have that one character named Cheated, who's in like a video or two. Yeah, so my next level of Kaiman's stuff I gotta do is not coming right now. I have to get to here, I think. Yeah. Is there anything worth buying from them, actually? Let's see here. Those actually might be worth getting. I'm using the Herald set, so pretty much everything else is out. What's their two-hander? Warmaul. Nowhere near what I need out of that. Hey, X-Flow Mix. Welcome to the chat. I'm currently leveling a thing for a video. I didn't even look at those. I don't think they're worth anything, though. Nope. We'll grab these. Because of the extra health and the physical res. I don't care about the retaliation. And chance to avoid projectiles. So we got a kicky little scarf now. Are you guys in Elite? Because I think we could possibly hop on Elite. But I mean, part of doing this is to do it... Okay, actually, I'm not going to co-op this quite yet. Though I will in the near future, I guess. So, we're entering Elite. I have to do, like, the video thing where I explain what I'm doing as I go through. And it's just a little... Excuse me, this is rude. So, I have to kind of go through... I have to kind of go through, you know, explaining the start to Elite and all that stuff. So, at the beginning of Elite and Ultimate, you can immediately pick up all of the quests at the beginning of Act 1. That means you can immediately get some iron, some experience, and it's not an insignificant amount of experience. And we can get this going. And we can get this going. And if you've collected enough fabric in normal, or in normal and elite combined together, you can actually turn the quests in immediately there. And there's sort of a rough logic to doing that. I totally forgot to pick that up originally. But I generally just do those quests in normal and veteran, and then come in elite and pick them up. But yeah, we got all these quests ready to go. Now, the difference between veteran and elite is nowhere near as great a difference as elite and ultimate. So with hopping on elite, you can pretty much just hop straight into it from veteran. Normal / veteran. I'd say from veteran, if you can handle veteran, you could probably handle early elite with your current gearing. But generally speaking, elite gets a lot easier around 50. So if you can level up to 50 in normal and veteran, and then you can come into elite much easier, because you'll have legendary gear. If it's your first time through, you might not have a lot, but it's at least an option. So you can hop on elite once you get a legendary or 2. Or if you have a bunch already, you can just gear that out on your character and go. You'll also kind of have to play this game a bit, depending on your character's build. Or if you're a lot tankier than this guy is presently, you won't have to run around like an idiot. I actually can't wait to level to 100. It'll be fun to be able to level all the characters I play heavily again. I mean, I have like 2 that I play really, really heavily, and it'll be fun to get them to 100. And then all that new gear. The new Mythic stuff looks awesome. And I love the idea of having, like, ability-altering legendaries. So yeah, for the expansion, like, I'm not going to level every single character to level 100. And when we actually get to doing build videos in the future, I'm probably not going to do the builds at level 100. Build videos in the future, I think, are going to be... I think are going to be mostly, like, get it to ultimate capable and then detail how I take it to 100. I mean, a necromancer's fine, but I almost don't want it to be a necromancer. If that sounds funny. Like, I almost want them to do something completely... not off the wall, because that would just be like a weird build. But I want to maybe be surprised by what's coming up. Yeah, also the Illusionist is my favorite add-on, I think. Because, like, fashion hunting stuff, I'm big into that. Like, I'm big into getting a character looking good. And, yeah, I really would like to have my characters actually look good. Like, I mean, they look fine. I'm not knocking the design in the game, but like they need to be more coherent for me personally. And I'd also, like, for Fashion Hunt and stuff, I really like theming characters. So, like, my Aether Ray guy would be themed to a very, like, Magitech style. This guy I'd probably put in a lot of, like, red. Maybe go with the Doomforged chest piece, the Doomforged breastplate for his chest piece, like the skulls and everything. That Spellbreaker I was using yesterday would probably be just head to toe all black. Let me check the chat. Hey school in session. The two most played characters for me are my Albrecht's Aether Ray guy, who I have like a history series on the channel in a playlist. There's an Albrecht's Aether Ray playlist, and it goes from build like when was the Arcanus released? It was like build 24 or something like that, all the way to the latest version of the game. Definitely my most played character. I'll look up his time after I go and turn in all these quests, if I remember. And then the other one is my Amarasa's Blade Burst Spellbreaker. Sort of an evade tank, RNG defense guy. Just like pounce on enemies and kill them, and it's really, really fun. And then my third most, I do have a third most, it would be my Meteor Druid. It's really fun to have the tower defense game and have him just chain lightning everything. Yeah, I have the same problem, where I have a bajillion builds I want to do, a bajillion builds I've been asked to do, and I just don't have the time to get to all of them. So here's our first something for nothing target. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't really want to try to face tank him. I actually don't want to face tank any of these things, but I think because he's so poisony, we're fine. Okay. He's a weird one. He's like Poison Aether. I kind of wish you could do that as a build in this game. Okay, so what I was saying about hoping it's not a Necromancer. See, someone in the forum had this idea that, and I think I maybe had this idea kind of independently, that it would be an Aether Chaos melee character. Sort of like, and I use the term Legionnaire, sort of like someone who emphasizes the Black Legion traits. Well, that's lucky. How many of those do I have? 5. I just need to pick up one more and we'll have enough for Elite and an Ultimate. See, because a Necromancer's cool, right? Necromancers are always cool. I think they've been cool ever since Diablo 2 sort of popularized the concept. Like, necromancers aren't even cool in pen and paper RPGs. Because you're always like a cleric, and there's always this divine aspect, and you gotta be evil, because, you know, it's evil in the whatever world you're in pen and paper RPGs. But, like, Diablo took it and made it like an anti-hero. And it's awesome, right? Necromancers are awesome. And I would love to see Krait's take on a necromancer. However, I think we've got a necromancer in the game already. And I don't mean like a conjurer build. I mean like because of the necromancer's death grips and because of the skeletons now especially, you can make a necromancer style character out of any class combination you want. Like, I could turn this guy into a necromancer if I wanted. Thanks to the way Grim Dawn works. So you can do necromancer in all but name in this game. To me. So our next something for nothing target is down here. This isn't it, but we'll kill this anyways. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Stop damaging me so much. Oh, we have a bug hero in here, too. That explains... Okay. Whatever. Yep, that's a rip. Rip in a variety of pieces. Why did I go to my town portal? He was like one hit away and I died to it. Yeah, I got burned, I think, and that happened. Oh, my town portal was right there. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay.
I can't do that yet.
So back on the something for nothing track.
Can't do that yet.
Now, all these guys are actually kind of tough to deal with when you first enter the... whatever difficulty you're on. They're tough on normal, they're tough on elite. Maybe you could say they're tough on ultimate. Maybe. It depends on how you enter ultimate. They're almost a trial by fire type of thing. Now we can immediately run over here. And we can grab up Milton Hurt. Yeah, Milton Heart's another one that's kind of tough when you first enter the next difficulty. Alright, and we can immediately run over here. Wow, that's a lot of Ember Guards. I think I stumbled upon an Ember Guard convention. Oh yeah, we just run up here. I'm forgetting the map all of a sudden. Because there's this guy. Shapeshifter would be interesting. Though I've never been big on them in action RPGs because you tend to want to be in the shapeshifted form as much as possible. And they kind of tried it already with what Reckless Power used to be. I know the Reckless Power was like dramatically different from true shapeshifting. Like on and off modes have never been like a really solid ability in my opinion. Because you get like the Archon in Diablo 3 and I mean that just sucks. I don't want to be the Archon. I want to be like I want to actually use the spells I learned. I don't want to have to sit here and go to this other class just so I can play the game, essentially. And yeah, even though it's a laser class thing. I got that right? Yeah, I did. I'd much rather use like Disintegrate and have it work all the time. Thanks for coming along, Xflamix. Sleep well. I hope to see you again on a future stream. Thanks for coming along. Oh yeah, so the topic of the second new class. I think we've already talked about this, but we can always talk about it again. They said the name is in the game already. So with this new second class, we technically know what it is. It's just that the clues haven't been narrowed down enough.
Can't do that. Skill's not ready.
Wow, that was a long stun.
Can't do that yet.
God damn it. I'll give a big no on that, please.
I can't do that yet.
I'm really close to the 1500 hour mark myself.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
What went fast?
That skill's not ready.
I'm here. Or am I? I may not really be here. I may just be a figment of all of your overactive imaginations. See, normally there are chunks of this game where I'm just like walking through the game and I edit it out because it's boring. You guys get to see all that.
I can't do that yet.
No Luther Graves down here. This is going to be quite the fight down here, though.
Can't do that yet.
These bleeds hurt like hell from these bugs.
I can't do that.
See you later. See you later, Gilstein.
That skill's not ready.
Thanks for coming along, watching the stream while you were here. God damn it, Luther. You always gotta not be where I want you to be while I'm recording things. That means we'll just come back for him later.
That skill's not ready.
I usually stream for about 3 hours, give or take. So we're, what? We're about an hour in, so a couple more hours. It's usually what my energy level is on streams right now. I also kind of got to record something maybe tonight. It's not going to be Resident Evil 7 yet. I'm going to start recording Monster Hunter again. And I kind of want to start into that tonight. These goddamn Drang-Ool. You did, Zach. I was planning on recording some single player, though. But we could hunt together when I'm done, if you're still awake. I can always put it off towards tomorrow. Yeah, I could put it off for tomorrow for recording it. I'm actually gonna stream tomorrow, too. For anyone interested, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and finish Resident Evil 4. Where the hell am I walking? And finish Resident Evil 4 on a stream. I think I'm going to finish Resident Evil 4 on a stream tomorrow. Since I've been sort of like teasing that game out for a really long time. It's like way, way past its prime. So I think I am actually just going to finish it off on stream tomorrow. Put that up as a video. Do the DLC on a future stream. And then...
Move along now, stranger.
Okay, we need, we need Angrim. Did I get any lore pieces? Dang. We're like one monster away from a level up. Okay, maybe more than one. Yeah, no. No, we're not doing a hyper-raging. I wouldn't even subject 4 people to that nonsense. Hell, I don't even want to do a raging. Okay, so this is a great time to head back to town and do all the town stuff in Elite. Because you get to turn in a lot of quests and take up a lot of, you know, new quests to get a lot of things.
I need some time to plan our strategy.
Welcome to my rift. You don't remember. I have to.
Oh, I didn't kill the third. Shoot. Oops. Well, this isn't going to go as smooth as I wanted. I forgot to get the third guy for that, but that's fine. I'll run and grab him momentarily. I don't think we would have dinged off that, but it would have been damn close. Same thing with finding Luther. We probably would have gotten at least close to a ding off of that. So real quick, we're going to refresh that area to try and get Luther Graves with us. I also need to come here because the third something for nothing guy is right here. That's a good question. What is everyone's favorite build in this game? Mine, I've answered that a bajillion times. I don't need to say Albrexathera anymore. Here's Luther. Jerk. Now we can turn this quest in. See, had we grabbed those two guys initially, we would have gotten 2 level ups. All right, let's clear this crap out of our inventory. Not bad for Isaac Spaldrons.
See you around.
Which bleed build do you use? Tupac? Whoops. Come on, I wanted that to actually work. Damn it. How dare the game not give me cheap and easy experience?
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Oh, okay.
That skill's not ready.
Spiders look so silly when you knock them over.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
So I don't actually play the Crucible, so I can't give any
I can't.
any insight on that particular game mode.
Well done. Good, you're back. One of my... You follow the road.
Another way you can go about this is you can actually go all the way to the Burwitch Rift Gate and take it, and then come back and turn everything in. Because you can pretty much turn everything in all at once except for Vyloth. I just think the timing on that for turning in Vyloth is almost too perfect. Or for turning in quests and then killing Vyloth.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Hey, Cartboy 666. The number of the beast. 666. The one for you and me.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
So the reason I head south now on this, well, south and west, is because of the way Blood and Iron is set up. Because before I just followed the road that runs like up and around, I think. Now I just stick to the side here, kill everything on the way because our two Blood and Iron targets are right here.
That skill's not ready.
Well, that's a lot of damage and I don't want to be here.
That skill's not ready.
So one of them is fire-based, one of them is cold-based. I think the cold one actually has flash freeze, so just got to be aware of that. That, again, the burns really hurt. I want this trash out of here, too. Yep, flash freeze.
Not ready. Can't do that yet.
We basically have to sit here and play like the hit and run game. Be a total coward to take him down. But yeah, Blood and Iron is really easy to get. I mean, the quest used to be stupid easy to get, but now it's just really easy. Because they're both in one spot. I mean, the first part, the something for nothing part, is actually, I think, the more difficult if you don't have the game knowledge of it. Like, I didn't even know where the something for nothing stuff was for the longest time. God damn it. I hate fighting Drangul at lower levels. These are low-level Flesh Hulks, in all honesty. They're like low-level Flesh Hulks, but they have healer classes following them around. It's very annoying. I did a video on it, and I am surprised, and I'm really, really, really excited for that. For numerous reasons. I'm excited for that. Where in the hell am I going right now? I mean, it's a weird way to get to Ulgrim, but we got to him. Got...
Well, I'll be.
Ulgrim, get to the damn prison.
I can't do that yet.
I don't want to be associated with Flesh Hulks anymore. These are scary.
That skill's not ready.
Owie.
That skill's not ready.
Normally there's a group of zombies right there. Like, well, I better throw out the dregs, because that's where zombies are. I linked it earlier. Is it still on my clipboard? It is. That is the thread. It's a pretty exciting addition to the game. I like that they're taking the legendaries that exist right now, which are all really solid, and they're basically making them even better. It's sort of like in Powered Epics, how they go from being, you know, good items to being great items. I think Mythic legendaries are going to take great items and make them even greater items. I am not privy to any official information beyond what everyone else knows. Just that it's Q1, Q2 this year, so sometime between now and the summer. And I have no idea what the second class is going to be. I can speculate, though. Like Necromancer or Legionnaire. Vanguard would be a good word for it, because there are Vanguard characters in this game.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Yeah, and I would definitely say I'm most interested in seeing what the Aether Reach item does as a Mythic. Because it's the Albrecht's Aether Ray gloves, and they're great gloves right now, and I'm really, like, curious to see what they do
Skill's not ready.
at a Mythic level. Albrecht's Aether Ray now pierces would be perfect. Wow. That's a lot of lightning damage right there. Luckily, all those hours of Raiden Fighter's Jet on that arcade machine that was in my college have paid off.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Well, I wouldn't say we're starting all over again from scratch in our farming, but we're definitely going to be looking for even more upgrades. And I mean, you could speculate that because the, what is it, Mark of Dark Dreams in that preview didn't have its proc, maybe some of the mythics won't have the same procs the regular ones have, but they're just really good for building up skills. I don't think it's coming with a new difficulty. New area, new levels, more devotion points. I don't think we need super ultimate. Plus, I mean, we don't know what a raised level cap is really going to do to the existent monsters. Oh, we got a legendary out of that. Wait, are you kidding me? We got these earlier in the stream. Oh yeah, AAR piercing, like, I know why they don't have it. I know why they wouldn't do it. But that doesn't mean I don't want it. Personally. No, not mythic difficulty. I mean, it'd be fun. A fun challenge. This guy actually is going to be needing this exact item. I got one earlier tonight, too. I might actually just equip those when I get to 50. Or, no, wait. Those are 50. Never mind.
Have you found a rift? Good work. There have been Warden Creek.
What do you want? That skill's not ready.
Come on, Dureni. Let me just run into your stun jacks.
What's with I?
It wasn't a bad ring, it just didn't fit the character that well. Alright, I have to talk to Ilgrim still. Yeah, see. They rolled way better though. Just the damage is way better and the attack speed's higher. Give me your soup, old man. Oh, right, we can turn the fabric in, too. It's like, this is a soup robbery, old man. Give me the soup. That sounds like it might be a speaker issue. You know, I really do hope that they empower the other epics that aren't empowered that you get at, like, level 50. I was looking at the chat, so I just ran into that barricade. Oh, thanks for coming along, Herr der Kanenshi. No, this one.
That skill's not ready. skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
That guy's still alive. He's still alive and still following me.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
I'm glad that shrine's not an ultimate, in all honesty. I'd hate to see that shrine an ultimate.
Can't do that yet.
Hey, is that Presidons? The idea of mythic items in this game just makes me drool in general. Like I don't even think you need to have a specific mythic you want. Just the idea that mythic legendaries are. Why are the Dreegs going that far away when I'm not aiming them there? The only thing about the Grim Fate they showed is it didn't have its proc. Or no, Dark Dreams, never mind. Grim Fate had its proc. I was thinking of the... What is it? Amulet of Dark Dreams?
That skill's not ready.
Because the normal legendary has a proc, a Dark Dreams proc.
That skill's not ready.
I'll actually have to look at it again. I don't remember it. I like the Baranath Reforged sword in terms of appearance. So before I hop on this part, I'm actually going to look at that sword. I know I have one. It's just I don't remember it. So I'll just look at a Graceful Dusk real quick. Grim Fate. Oh, yeah, that one. That is a really cool looking sword.
I'll see what's left of my wares.
I just don't want that in my inventory right now. Oh, let me flip the chat back up. That would be ridiculously broken. Honestly, +1 Hellhound. Like, +1 Familiar sounds just as, like, sounds ridiculously broken just as a second Familiar. Because, I mean, what if I think I mentioned in the video, what if that Familiar comes with a second, is it Storm Surge or whatever the buff is for Elemental? Baroneth Forged is not that bad to get. There are worse things to go for. In terms of difficulty crafting. Hey, Biostasis. Thank you. I'll be streaming for probably another hour-ish. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do Resident Evil 7 and polish the game off as a stream. Because I've been teasing that game out for a really, really long time, and I kind of want to finish it, but I don't want to do it in half-hour chunks anymore. I mean, I don't remember what the Baroneth Reforged recipe is. I'll have to look at it, but I don't remember it being that bad to make. I just remember it being... It's like a weird weapon that doesn't really have a build, though. Like, the only thing that came to mind for Baroneth Reforged for me personally was a Battle Mage. That's using, like some form of elemental main attack. Well, not main attack. Some form of elemental attack that has a cooldown, maybe. Like Calidor's on cooldown or Trojans. And then you're swinging away with your weapon with, like, cadence. And you're using something like, what is it? I mean, I'm in the class, I can just look right now. Zohan's technique for your internal trauma damage. Yeah, it's a battle mage weapon. It's a weird one to me.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, what do we need for this? We need a purified salt. Apparently, Cavo has sent me 4 messages, and I haven't actually checked them yet. Watch, it's something like he wanted to play Monster Hunter. Yeah, so let me get the purified salt first. Baronather forged. I mean, it's a good weapon. I like that they changed the movement speed to total speed. I actually think it works really, really good with the Shard of Baronath ability. Yeah, Savage isn't that bad. You just need a shit ton of Manticore Eyes for it. And then, yeah, Shard of Baronath. Because the Shard of Baronath ability is this auto attack replacement that deals elemental damage, so you can actually play that melee elementalist type. So if you do like the Shard of Baronath ability with, say, I should work on getting that 40 scrap, because I'll have this ability unlocked from that Bastion of Chaos point. Because you can use the Shard of Baronath ability, keep your main attack open because, you know, you don't need to spend points on it. Build, say, Trojan Sky Shards as the elemental ability you want to use. What in the hell did I run into here?
Skill's not ready.
Oh, god damn it.
That skill's not ready.
I'm like, why am I taking so much damage from something right next to me? And it's like this guy. His goddamn Hellhound. I'm inclined to run past this nonsense. I got the experience from all the trash mob kills.
That skill's not ready.
This is what being severely underleveled looks like. That's debatable. It depends on how you build the cadence up. Because if you're building just cadence, then I don't recommend Shard of Baronath or Baronath Reforged. I recommend using the Blood Rager set, or no, Warborn set. Because at least with the Warborn set, you'll have that ridiculous proc, and you get a lot to cadence. But if you're doing not that, if you're doing a weird Elementalist combo, I'd probably recommend Shard over it. You can post links. I have that allowed for now, because people want to post, like, Grimcalc stuff.
That skill's not ready.
I mean, of course, if it gets abused, I'll take it away. It is a privilege. So I need about 15 scrap. I think I could get that. I think I can get that without cheating. Hey, MePro. I'd probably end up doing that anyways in the near future. It's just, I mean, I'm not popular enough to be a spam location in any way, shape, or form. It did not. Okay, so first things first, we need dynamite. There it is.
What brings you to my forge? Go on now.
I'll look at it in a second. I have to do this,
Come see what's
this
left.
breaking down of crap for scraps.
See you around. I'll keep you snatched. I'll keep an eye out.
Let's take a look, shall we? Bring me back something interesting.
Okay, let's see what this does. Caden's Battle Mage Carnage. Tiscandra's with a Shard O Baronath, or Baronath Reforged. I keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that for a while. Oh, Aliran's blood is worked in there. Okay, that makes sense. Skip ahead a bit. Yeah, this is a pretty solid looking build. And I think that's a pretty standard setup too for a character like that uses a lot of basic attacks. Is probably you got lifesteal in there. Keep the guy upright. You sort of rotate your cooldowns for your not main attack abilities. Yeah, and before we take on the Warden, we're gonna go and get this last devotion shrine for normal. Oh, I forgot they did that, didn't they? I always forget about Discord, honestly. Because usually I end up with enough incidental conversion that I almost never go for it. Oh, there's the way out I'm never going to use.
That skill's not ready.
Killing the surrounding enemies would have been the smart thing to do.
Do that yet. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
So we got Mogdragon the Wolf. Complete. Got Howl of Mogdragon. The next step for this character, I think, is going to be picking up 5 Primordial so he can get into the Kraken. And I also want to pick up the Dire Bear and put that on something. I am going to have something like Blood of Olirin or... it's not Decapitate. There is another ability like Decapitate. Though Decapitate's probably going to be in here. I know that there's another ability like that. I think it's on a relic that I'm probably going to get and attach that to that. And I wouldn't mind getting this on Curse of Frailty. But we need to pick up Chaos for that. And I believe we'll get at least a point of Chaos for this. No, we'll get the 2 points there. 3rd point on the Crossroads for Chaos. Then we can pick that up. So we actually have a pretty good map for our devotion. Decapitate comes from the Bloody Whetstone. And given that this character is heavily bleed-based, I think I'm always going to use a Bloody Whetstone. Normal Veteran. I don't know. I don't remember the exact number. I think it's 28. I have 31, but I have some from Elite. It's 28.
Can't do that yet.
Why does it not... Why don't I get a howl whenever the Hollow of Mount Dragon actually happens? Come on. Take the reflective off.
Can't do that yet.
You don't get all 50 in normal / elite. Well, normal, veteran, then elite. You get all 50 across all the difficulties.
That skill's not ready.
Unless you missed 5 of the 45. And I misread that.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Ah, gotcha, yeah. 5 of the 28 then. I can show you the list real quick. Oh, it'd probably just show the elite ones.
That skill's not ready.
This the elemental damage in this difficulty is killing me. I barely hurt these two, too. Because one's Regenerator, and it's like, I can't sit here and hit him.
That skill's not ready. Can't do it.
Okay. Yeah, it gets much easier once you get, like, the healer out of the way.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take down the Warden, and that'll be a good ending.
I can't do that. That skill's not ready.
As far as I know, Savagery does not apply to other abilities.
When I'm done with you,
Or at least it shouldn't. I think it used to, but they changed it.
you are strong. My true power. Can't do that.
Owie. I literally ran into a big attack of his.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Uh-oh.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, we're not standing still. Not against you. Yeah, I think it used to be the intention that Savagery would just build up all of your stats, but like if you compare that to Fire Strike, Cadence, and Amaras's Blade Burst, it's like there's no comparison when you actually think about it if it did that.
The Warden's defeat is a great victory. So you must be the high before. See anything you like? All it was, man.
Safe storage, no questions.
He's not. I ran him around that table a lot. In fact, that's kind of my strategy for him, is to get him running around that table. He really doesn't understand the concept of tables and how they get in the way of, attacks. Especially obnoxious shockwave attacks. I wonder if I have anything that's 50 that can just go straight on this guy aside from those gloves. Probably not. I have to look for stuff. I think it'd be hilarious if at some point in the future you're running him around the table and he does like the Looney Tunes thing where you're on one side and he just splits the table in half and runs through. We're getting there. We're almost at the point where I can use these shoulder pads and get almost 1200 health off of it. Wait. 1100 health. I actually thought there was maybe some physique in there, but there isn't. Well, actually, plus the percent health from the various things, it probably would be a lot higher. I don't think I'll be able to get to 50 tonight, so we're probably just gonna have to call this.
Put it to good use.
Oh. Like, why am I not at honored, is it, with anyone yet? And I forgot to get the... We'll go buy those right now.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. See you around.
I totally forgot about this. He's definitely low on the tier list in terms of difficulty.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I personally think Muzzlelouk's the easiest, but I mostly play a lot of ranged characters, so I never have to go near him. The Chthonic one, I think, is almost a roll of the dice, honestly. Because he can be rough for melee and rough for ranged. Yeah, Benjar. That is, provided you can find him.
See anything you like?
Wait, why did I buy that one? I don't need that one for him.
Put it to good use.
I can't rate Xantarin yet, because I haven't actually encountered him. Hopefully I will with... maybe Wtichblade. I have a couple characters I picked Kaimans with. We'll see where I get with that. Yeah, it's like he's the most difficult to deal with because you never find him. No, he's not stupid hard. Like I said, he's a mixed bag. I'd probably say the two hardest are definitely Fabius and the Iron Maiden. I can at least beat Fabius with this character.
Safe storage, no questions.
I can almost beat the Iron Maiden reliably with my Aether Ray guy.
Safe storage, no questions.
Yeah, and let's just use one of those.
I'll keep an
Should have done that back in normal. That's how we're thinking, right? Yeah, Benjar, he's just really difficult to find, is the problem. Because he has a bajillion spawn points. Yeah, Zach and I were doing co-op one night, and we stumbled upon Fabius with... I don't think it was the Dawnbreaker Sledge, but it was an item like that. It was a lightning item, a lightning weapon that stunned with lightning bolts when it hit. So... he'd run up and hit us and stun us with lightning bolts. Fabius, the unseen Gonzar, with a stun. It was comical. I do kind of wish I were recording it, but it wasn't fun. I mean, I can go look for him right now to see if he has any stupid shit on him, but he was certainly a pain that night. Alright, so I'm going to look for Fabius with my Aether Ray guy just to see what he spawns with, but I'm going to actually, like, flip the stream. So the stream's going to go out for a second, and then come back, because I want this as its own video, because it's, you know, leveling the Witchblade in Grim Dawn, and I want it to be separate. So yeah, we will cover more leveling of the Witchblade in the next stream through Elite as we go through Act 2. But I am going to go fight Fabius with my Aether Ray guy. So, I'll see you guys after the flip.